Okay. All right. So behavior change is what I'm trying to do with all of you. And this means that self-restraint, the Buddha taught self-restraint. Look this way. Trying to look at the phone. Self-restraint meaning to tell yourself, no, I'm not going to go reach for the bag. I'm not going to go reach for the box of cereal. I'm not going to try to do that right now. If you sit with it long enough and if you try to meditate, then the thought of it, you reduce the intensity of your desire. You start to lose that want slowly, slowly, slowly. Time does wonders. That's why I wanted to get you guys a watch. Because as soon as you get hungry, or you think you're hungry, sometimes you think you're hungry and not actually hungry. You look at your time watch, you're like, oh, well, right now my tummy at 1:05 p.m. is telling me it wants some food. Let me go and sit for like 5 minutes and see if anything changes, right? You gotta learn about your body. Our religious practice in Buddhism is mind and body. That's it. In the days of the Buddha, that's all they got was their own mind and their bodies. That's why they sit and they analyze both of them. Okay, the Buddha was a very wise man. You don't want this. If we don't do, if all these three don't work, it leads to this. Who knows what that means?
You have to like cut your fat in your belly. I think.
Okay, so everyone do this. Take your two hands, grab your tummy and grab a chunk of it. That's what they will cut off.
That's so tired, Tommy. I have barely any tummy.
That's what they will use. And when you go in there, the doctor's gonna go, yeah, that's what surgery is. Yeah, I mean, how do you think they do it? They're obviously not. They're gonna use, this is very painful, very, very painful, right? And the next time your mom cuts a piece of steak and uses steak, I want you to go over there and say, Mom, can I try it? And your mom should remember by now to, be like, hey, come on, come cut this piece of steak. So in medicine, when doctors practice surgery, they will use typically pig skin. And then they try to cut and they learn how deep should they cut so they don't hurt you, what to avoid. So I want you to be that surgeon. I want you to go over there and cut that piece of steak carefully. Your mom's gonna teach you how to do it. And as you see that piece of meat, that is your piece of meat. Nobody wants surgery. I'm telling you. That's why hospital visit, if we ever go in the hospital, you will learn that. And you will see actual scalpels. Their knife is so sharp. Whew. Dietary changes, okay? Change the way what you eat. Too much sugar is not good for you. Sugar, fat, and salt, right? Usually when we buy things, we read behind them how many sugar, how many salt in there. And because I'm not a registered dietitian, on the back of this is called the nutritional facts, right? Sugar, 12 grams. 12 grams, okay? So that's what.
I think that's the Spanish side on the.
Right, and your mom's gonna help you out with some of these statistics and percentage of what you should eat in a day. So every time you wanna eat something, don't buy it because of the picture. Take it and read it and look at it and like, I'm gonna put what into my body? Ooh, I'm gonna put that much saturated fat in my body, fat that they're gonna cut off, okay? All right. Exercise and activity. This is the easiest and free that you can do. Running with your friends, staying busy, get up, move, okay? So probably tomorrow or something, we're gonna go look at that badminton thing. That's a lot of fun. I really like badminton, okay? Because, yeah, you'll hit it, you look at it, and you're like, whoo, and then you have to follow it, so you're moving, okay? Your mind is trying to follow the badminton, but your body's moving. Your hand too, your hand and feet's moving. So we're burning.
Calories.
Good. All right. Okay, so exercise and activity. I create the activity, and then we get to exercise while we're doing the activity. Okay? And you don't want to lead to this. because your mom knows about this, your dad knows about this, weight loss medication. Phentermine, it's horrible. It can cause heart rate to go up. It's got like, I believe, what's the word I'm looking for? To increase heart rate.
Heavy?
Drugs.
I can't think of it right now, but, and then with certain medication, your doctor has to take blood out of you to see if your body's functioning right to continue the medication. Because they're trying to do this so they don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So nothing good happens if we don't exercise. It will lead to everything else. We gotta do 1, 2, and 3 here, so we can avoid the other 2. If we do these 3, we can avoid that, we can avoid that. Okay? So, alright, press play.
Just
Prescription weight loss medications.